Hello friends, I'm Nishik, and in this video I'll teach you in complete detail, step by step, how you can start a successful and profitable blog with WordPress using only free resources. I'll also teach you how to use GBT to create original blog posts with artificial intelligence, and then we'll see how to properly optimize these blog posts for better SEO score to rank higher on Google and Bing search results. Now this is not just a regular blog tutorial, because frankly speaking, creating a blog is really easy and there is nothing special about it. The main part of any successful blog is knowing how to write a blog post, then how to do proper SEO of the blog post to make sure that your blog post ranks higher in Google and Bing search results. So in this video, I'll be showing you in complete detail how to do all these things. And not only that, we'll also learn how to integrate our website with Google Search Console and Google Analytics. With that, we'll also see how to download free professional stock images for the website, and that too without any copyright issues. And because this is a blogging tutorial, I'll also cover email marketing and affiliate marketing in this video. Now before we proceed further, before I show you how to create this website step by step, let me first show you a quick demo of the website that you will be creating in this video, so you get a better idea about the website that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. Now first of all, this is the website that we'll be creating. If you see from top to bottom, this is the home page, a very simple and professional looking website. I've covered everything in this website. For example, this is the affiliate section. Then after that, if you see, this is the blog section. At top, if you see, this is the email marketing section. If you see at the very top, we have our header. At the left hand side in the header, we have the logo. Then at the right hand side, we have this simple menu. We also have this search bar, because if somebody is looking or searching for any specific blog post, they can search for that. Then we have our hero section. This is the home page, and first section we have our hero section. Here we have a nice big title over here. And because I'm using this color, you can see this color, this purple color. I've used this color as my primary color. You will see this color throughout the website. So here also, if you see, this full stop color is also this primary color. So this makes things a little bit beautiful. Then after that, we have our subtitle, and then we have this email form. So this is your newsletter form. If you want to do email marketing, you can collect free email addresses from here. So people can enter, your visitors can enter their email addresses, and they can click on this button. Once they click on the button, they will automatically be added, or their email address will automatically be added in any list that you have created. I'll show you how to do that thing. Then I've added this simple testimonial over here. This is the testimonial image. This is basically the image of the person who is saying something positive about your website. Then we have this text testimonial, and then we have the name of the person. Then at the right hand side, we have this image. Now this is a free image that I downloaded from one specific website. I'll show you how we can download these kind of images, these kind of professional images for absolutely free without any copyright issues. Then we'll see how to add these kind of shapes, unique shapes to these images. Then if you see in the background, I have changed the color of the background. So this is basically your hero section. Then if you scroll down, we have the featured articles section. So I've featured few articles on my homepage. Now this is the most important part of any blog post, writing articles, and making sure that these articles are nice, original articles, and these are SEO friendly. Now if you open any one of these articles, for example, let's open this one, top 10 best WooCommerce plugins, maximize your online store's potential. Now here again, if you see the thumbnail, this image that you see over here, this is also a free image that I got from one specific website. Then if you scroll down, this is the title. Now this title was suggested by GBT, because we want to make sure that our articles are not only catchy, so we want to have a catchy article, and with that we also want our articles to be SEO friendly. And here I have chosen this thing as my focus keyword. WooCommerce plugins is the focus keyword. Now I'll explain you about what a focus keyword is, how you can use this focus keyword, and so on. So you can see this is the focus keyword. This is present in the title. If you see the URL bar, this is also very important. What your link is, what your permalink is, this is also very important for SEO thing. So here I have shortened this URL bar, I have shortened my permalink, and I've included my focus keyword over here, WooCommerce plugins. This is my focus keyword. So I've included my focus keyword in the permalink as well. I'll explain you about all these things later on in this video. Then I'll show you and I'll explain you how you can write a high quality blog post. For example, this is a blog post. First we write a simple introduction for the blog post, and make sure that your paragraphs are pretty small. So here, as you can see, just 4-5 lines paragraph. Then we have a table of content, again very important both for readability and also for SEO. Then if somebody wants to learn for any specific plugins, they can see that thing. And after that we have used headlines, again very important, and we have created these kind of free images. Now I'll show you how you can create these kind of images. Images are very important for both for readability and also for your SEO ranking. So this is an image that I created using a free online tool. I'll show you how you can use that tool to create these kind of images for absolutely free, and that too within few minutes. So there are already hundreds of different layouts and templates created. You just have to import those templates and you have to enter your own text. Then I've included these kind of buttons over here. There could be some external links, some internal links, and these could be also affiliate links. So these will help you to generate some extra income through these blog posts. Then again we have another option and so on. Okay. Then at the end you will see your conclusion. So I'll explain you in complete detail how you can write these kind of high quality, SEO friendly, high readability, better readability as articles and blog posts. Then people can come, they can also share these blog posts on different social media platforms, on Twitter, Facebook, wherever they want. And after that you can also suggest them few more blog posts. If they have any question, if they want to type in anything over here, they can post their comment and click on post comment. Now at the right hand side of this blog post, we have the search bar, we have the about the author. Again, we have another newsletter, we have social media icons, and we have some recently added post. So this is how your single blog post looks like. It might look very simple, but this is, a lot of things are going on in the background for this blog post, which you'll learn in this video. Now, if you again come back to your home page, and if you scroll down here, as you can see, this is how the archive design looks like. Then at the bottom, we have the best WordPress plugin. So maybe I'm creating a website or a blog for WordPress related things. So I can recommend some plugins, some themes, and I can add my affiliate link so that I can get some extra income. I'll show you how you can, get these kind of images and how to create these kind of affiliate links. Then at the bottom, I've created a very simple footer, you can see, and at the very bottom, we have our copyright text. So this was your home page. Now, if you click on the blog page, you will see your blog archive page. So this is how your blog archive page looks like. So basically all the blog posts in one page. Okay, so if somebody wants to see all your blog posts date wise, they can see it like this. Okay, then you can also go to any specific category. For example, if you want travel tips related to blog post related to travel tips, you can click on this particular link and you will be redirected to blog post related to this particular category. Then we'll also see how to create a contact page, so that if somebody wants to contact you, they can fill in this form and they can contact you. You'll get all their details, and if you want, you can contact them back. Now again, let me come back to the home page. So this was a very quick demo of the website that you will be creating in this video. Again, I'm saying front end is not that important. Most important thing is your back end. How to write a blog post, how to use GBT to generate content for your blog post and so on, which you will be learning in detail in this video. Alright, so this was a very short demo of the website that you will be creating. I hope you like the demo website. Now, if you like this demo website and if you want to create this website, make sure to watch the complete tutorial. Now, before we proceed further, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. Now, if you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And now, let's start creating this website. Right, so now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a simple blog, business website, e-commerce website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is the name of the website or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, google.com, nayashik.com, all these things are different domain names. So we'll also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Now the second and the most important thing is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a server or a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this website, all these different pages, media files, all these images, database, this entire website is saved in a server. And that server is running 24/7. So that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website live because your server is always up and running. Now, hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. So your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website security, and even your website's ranking in Google and Bing search results is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you selected a good and reliable hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing. User experience on your website will be very good. For anybody to attack or hack your website, it will be almost impossible. And most importantly, you'll get better ranking in Google search results. And obviously, in contrast to that, if you select a cheap and crappy hosting, everything will be opposite of that. Now, there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately, only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. You can simply do one thing, open a new tab and type in blogdot.com/hostinger. Now you'll be redirected to a new page. In fact, you don't even have to type in this thing. This link is also given to you in the video description below. So you can simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now this is the only thing that you need to purchase. Rest everything, themes, plugins, softwares, everything is absolutely free. Without hosting, we just cannot proceed further. But don't worry, I am recommending you the best, the most affordable, but still at the same time the fastest hosting available in the market. Very affordable but very good hosting. And most importantly, we are not using the regular web hosting, we are using the WordPress hosting. Because we'll be using WordPress to create this blog, we are using WordPress hosting, as you can see. So make sure you use that link so you're redirected to the WordPress hosting. Most of the times if you just go to Hostinger, you will be redirected to the web hosting. We don't want to use web hosting, that is not really fast. So you should always make sure you click on hosting and you select WordPress hosting. Okay, or again I'm saying you can simply click on that link and you'll automatically be redirected to the WordPress hosting page. Now this is the hosting that we want to use. If you scroll down, you can see they have amazing, very positive reviews and ratings on Trustpilot. Then if you scroll down again, you will see they have 4 different plans available: single WordPress, WordPress Starter, Business WordPress, and WordPress Pro. Now for most of you guys, I would recommend you to start with the WordPress Starter package. Very simple, very affordable package. You can start with this package. So you can click on add to cart and you can proceed further. But let me very quickly show you what all things you get with this hosting package that you're going to purchase. First of all, with this package, you can create up to 100 websites. So today you're creating this website maybe for a specific niche. You're creating this blog for a specific niche. Maybe tomorrow if you want to create another blog for another niche, for another market, or maybe if you want to create another e-commerce website or something like that. Now for that, again, you don't have to purchase a new hosting. You can host all your websites in one hosting. So you can host up to 100 websites in one hosting. So you just purchase this hosting once, and for all your future websites, you can host all of them in this particular hosting. Then after that, we get 100 GBs of SSD storage. Now just to give you some idea, this website that you see on your screen, this website, the entire size of this website is hardly 200 MBs. So technically, if you want, you can create 5 different websites for just 1 GB of SSD storage. And here you're getting 100 GBs of SSD storage. So you don't have to worry about this space. You have more than enough space. Even if you create like a million different blog posts, still your website size will not be more than 2 or 3 GBs. So don't worry about the space. And most importantly, this is SSD storage. These guys at Hostinger are using the SSD server to host your website. And SSD server is approximately 30 to 40 times faster as compared to other regular HDD servers. So this is really important step. Then we are also getting free domain name. So you don't have to purchase the domain name, you'll get your domain name for free. We also have unlimited bandwidth. So many different hosting providers, they have a monthly data transfer limit. Here we don't have any such limit. We have unlimited data transfer limit or unlimited bandwidth. We also get unlimited free SSL certificate. So if you see my demo website here, you will see this logpad over here. So if you click on that logpad, you will see it says this website is secure. This connection is secure. So this is really important. This is technically what an SSL certificate is. And here you can get unlimited free SSL certificate. Then if you scroll down for security, you are getting Cloudflare, CDN. Then after that, you're also getting free business email account, free migration. So instead of a regular email account like nayyar@gmail.com, you can create a business email account like nayyar@blogdot.com. So you can use your website name as your email address. So very important. For WordPress option, because we are using WordPress hosting, for WordPress option, we have some other option like manage WordPress, WordPress acceleration. So here these guys are using server-based caching to improve your website speed and performance. Then after that we have for more option, you can click on all features to see that. Now I would recommend you to just click on this pink or this red add to cart button. Now once you click on this button, you will automatically be redirected to this page. Here first of all you have to choose a period. You'll have to choose a billing cycle. For how long do you want to purchase this hosting? 12 months, 24 months or 48 months. Okay, we have multiple options. If you purchase for 12 months, you will get it for $3. In fact, the pricing will be increased, but there is some sale going on. That is the reason why you see same pricing for all three plans. But basically what will happen is for 12 months the pricing will be different, for 24 months different, and for 48 months it will be a little bit more discount. Now here if you see, if you purchase for 1 year, for 12 months, you will get this big discount, this amazing discount for 1 year. Then after 1 year you will have to pay the regular price. But if you go with 24 months or 2 years, you will get this amazing discount on both the years. Okay, so you'll get this discount for 2 years, and for the third year you'll have to pay the regular price. And similarly, if you want, you can go with the 4 years or 48 months plan, and you will get this amazing 75% discount on all 4 years. So you'll have to keep, you'll have to, pay the regular price after 4 years. So this is really amazing. And that too, even after 4 years, you don't have to purchase the regular price of $11.99 or $12. You'll have to pay just $6.99 or $7 per month. So even after 4 years, your pricing is heavily discounted. So I would highly recommend you to go with the 48 months plan or the 4 years plan. And if you compare this pricing, if you scroll down, you can see for 4 years you just have to pay like $170. And if you enter my coupon code, if you click on this thing, have a coupon code, and if you enter my coupon NAYYAR and click on apply, you will see you will get even more discount. Now you just have to pay $150 for 4 complete years, and here you're getting 78% of total discount. Now if you compare this with other hostings, for example, earlier I was recommending A2 hosting. Now for A2 hosting, if you can go and try it yourself. If you try to purchase hosting for the first year, and that too I'm talking about the web hosting, regular web hosting. I'm not talking about WordPress hosting on A2 hosting. If you go with web hosting, the regular hosting on A2 hosting, you'll have to pay around $135 for the first year, only for 1 year. And for next year, you'll have to pay even more price. But here for $150, just for $20 more, you're getting hosting for 4 complete years. So this is really amazing. So the smartest thing obviously to do is to go with the highest plan that you can go with. Then the next option is to create an account. So to create an account with Hostinjo, you just have to enter your email address. Just enter your email address and they will create an account for you. Just make sure that this email address is correct. You have access to this email address. Then if you scroll down, you have many different payment options. You can use any option to make the payment. For example, you have credit card, debit card, ATM card, PayPal, Google Pay, Alipay, CoinGate. And if you're watching this video from India, you'll have net banking, phone pay, Razorpay, all those options. And similarly, if you're watching this video from some other country, you'll get even more options. Okay. So just enter or just select any payment method, and after that click on this submit secure payment. Alright, now once you click on that button and once you make the payment, and once your payment is successful, you'll see this thing, your payment is successful, and now you'll automatically be redirected to a new page. Now in the last step, in this previous step, we have entered our email address to create an account with the Hostinjo. And in this step, we have to set a password. Okay, so set any password for your Hostinjo account, whatever password you want. Just make sure this is a strong password, which means that you have used letters, numbers, special characters like asterisks, or colon, semicolon, something like that. So some special character as well. Make sure your password is strong, and also make sure you remember this password, because that email address that you have entered in your previous step, and this password is going to be a login ID and password. So whenever you want to log into your Hostinjo account, you'll have to enter this email and password. So make sure you remember this email and password. Now once you enter your email and password, just click on this confirm button. And now you'll see this page. This is basically the hello page. Once you're doing this process for the first time, this is kind of a welcome page. You don't have any options over here. You just have this button, start now button. Click on this button and a new process will start for you. First of all, they will ask you a few questions like who you're creating this website for yourself, for a client, for a company you work for, or for somebody else. Based on your situation, your scenario, you can select any option. Then what kind of website you're creating, a business website, blog, portfolio, online store. Again, based on your situation, you can select any option you want. Now this is just a simple survey. So if you want, you can fill in this survey, which will be very helpful. This will help people at Hostinger to to learn more about people, what kind of website they will be creating and so on. Or if you want, you can completely skip this survey. So you'll see this skip link at the bottom of this screen. You can see this link. Click on the skip link and this process will be skipped for you. And now they will ask you what platform you will be using: WordPress, WooCommerce, or some other platform. Or even if you want, you can migrate your website. So if you already have a website created with some other hosting, maybe if you're not really happy and satisfied with the speed and performance of that hosting, and if you want to migrate to Hostinger, you can select the last option, migrate my website. But for most of you guys, I would recommend you to select the first option, WordPress option, if you're doing this process for this first time. So select this WordPress option, click on this select button. Now once you click on this button, you will see this page. Here you have to enter your email address and password. Now this email and password is for your WordPress account. So whenever you want to log into your WordPress website, this is the email and password that you have to enter. So basically, this is the email and password for your WordPress dashboard. You have to remember this email and password as well. Okay, this is also very important. If you want, you can enter the same email and password over here as well. Once you enter your email and password, after that click on continue. And now you will see this page. Now they have created few pre-made templates for you, but we don't want to use these pre-made templates. We are creating a different type of website. So again, I want to skip this step. You will see the skip link again at the bottom. Click on that link and just skip this step. Now we have to choose our domain name. There are three options over here. Claim a free domain. As I said earlier, we are getting a free domain. Second option is buy a domain. Third option is use an existing domain. I'll explain you about all these options, but first I would recommend you to select this first option, claim a free domain, because we want to register our domain name for free. Now whatever domain name you want to register, you can enter that domain name over here. For example, there is a domain name that I want to register, nayershake.co.in. So you can type in nayershake over here, and from the right hand side you have .co.in, .com, .net, .in, .icu, .fun, .link, hundreds of different domain name extensions. Whatever domain name extension you want, you can just search for that, or you can just select that domain name extension, and then after that you can click on search. It will search whether this domain name is available or not. If it is available, it will show you that this domain name is available. Now once it is available, you can click on continue, and now you can proceed further with this domain name. Now there is one more option, the third option, use an existing domain. Now many times what happens is people register a domain name on some other website, GoDaddy, Namecheap, or some other website. Whenever they see there is any domain name available, they register that domain so that some other people don't register that domain. So if you already have a domain name registered or some other website, maybe on GoDaddy, Namecheap, or some other website, and maybe if you use that domain with Hostinger, you can select the third option, use an existing domain. So click on the select button and now enter that domain. For example, I have a domain name that I've registered on GoDaddy, Blogdude. This is the domain, Blogdude. So maybe I want to use this domain name with Hostinger. So I'll enter this domain name over here, and after that I'll click on continue. Now once you click on continue, in the next step it will show you this page. It will show you where this domain name is registered and what all are the current name servers. We don't have to do anything over here. Just click on this continue button and again proceed further. And now it will show you this page. Based on your location, it will automatically select your server location. Because I'm from India, for me, Asia data center location or server location is selected. If you want, you can click on this and you can change your server location to some location in Europe, USA, or some other location. There are many different data center or server locations available. I would recommend you not to change this thing, but if you want, you can do that thing as well. And finally, once you do that thing, you can just click on this finish setup button. And after that, this setup will start completing for you. Basically, what is happening right now is WordPress is getting installed on this new domain name that you have selected. So this is a very small process, hardly takes around 3 to 4 minutes. So let's wait. Right, so here as you can see, this setup is now 100% completed, and now you will see this page. Don't have to do anything, don't have to select anything over here. Just click on this logo, this Hostinger logo that you see at the top, Hostinger logo, click on this thing. And now you'll automatically be redirected to your Edge panel. And this is how your Edge panel looks like. Now this Edge panel is basically your control panel for your Hostinger account. It's a cPanel, they call it Edge panel because of Hostinger. So from this page, from here, you will be controlling your hosting. Whatever option you want to do, you want to create emails or business emails, you want to control your hosting, domains, everything, you will be doing it from here. And whenever you want to come to this page, you can just type in this link, edgepanel.hostinger.com. Enter your email and password and you will be logged in to this page. Now here you'll see several options are given to you. I would recommend you to select this option, hosting option. Here you'll see, because I've selected this blog dude, I see this blog dude option over here. Okay, if you click on manage, you will get some more option. So let's see that option. For example, I'll click on manage. Now over here, click on this WordPress overview button. And now you'll see this page. Now this is the page for your website. If you scroll down, first of all, you can see SSL certificate is automatically installed on your domain name. Then after that, you can see Lightspeed caching is also on. Force HTTPS is also on your website. If it is not turned on, you can just click on this thing and you can turn on this thing. It will also tell you what PHP version and WordPress version you're using right now. Now what we have to do is we have to click on this button, edit website button. Once you click on this button, you will automatically be logged into your WordPress dashboard. A new tab will open and you will be logged into your WordPress dashboard. And you will see this post page. We have to come back to our main page. We have to come back to our main dashboard page. So you'll see this big W over here at the top left corner. Click on this W icon. This is the WordPress icon. Now click on dashboard option. And this is your WordPress dashboard. Now this page is the most important page of your website because you will be controlling your entire website from this page. So if you want to change your website design, your website's article or anything, you want to manage payments, manage anything on your website, you will do everything from this page. So basically you will be controlling your website from this page, from your dashboard page. And whenever you want to land on this page, there are two ways of doing it. First of all, you can just enter your website name. For example, if your website name is blogdude, you can enter blogdude and after that put a /wp-admin. So type in your website name /wp-admin, you'll land on this page. Another way of coming to your dashboard is just go to your edge panel and click on this edit website button. You will land on your dashboard. Now whenever we see or whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand and there are a few basic settings that we have to do. First of all, on your dashboard page, you will see there are so many different widgets. We don't need these widgets. So we can click on this screen option and we can untick all these widgets from here. Okay, so we can remove all of them and we want a nice clean dashboard. Then at the left hand side, we have few more options. First, dashboard option, we have seen that. Second option is your post option. Now this is the place from where you will be controlling you will be creating and managing your blog post. Right now, one blog post is already created for you. Hello world. This is a dummy blog post. Later on in this video, we'll delete it and we'll create our own custom blog post. Then we have the media option. Now, whatever media files you have installed on your website, for example, all these images, media files, all these media files will be available under your media library. And if you want to add more media files or new media files, or if you want to manage them, you can do everything from here. Then we have the pages option. Now under pages option, obviously you will be creating different pages. For example, your blog page, videos page, contact page, all these pages will be created under this pages option. Then we have the comments. Whenever somebody posts any comment on your blog post, you will see all those comments over here and you can approve them, unapprove them, you can reply them, or if you want, you can even delete or spam them. You can mark them spam. If it is a spam comment, you can just mark this comment as a spam. Then leave all the other options, click on appearance. Now under appearance, you'll see few themes will be installed for you and one of those themes will be activated. So in this case, 2023 theme is activated. Now if you open your website in a new tab, you will see this is how your website is looking right now. Now this design of your website, this design and appearance of your website is because of this theme, 2023 theme. If you go ahead and activate some other theme, for example, let's activate this 2022 theme. Click on this activate button. Now if you again come back to your website and if you refresh it, you'll see your website design is now completely changed. So this is basically what a theme does. A theme changes this style and appearance of your website. We just need one theme, so we can delete all these extra themes. We can click on the second theme, click on this delete button at the bottom right corner. Okay, we just need one theme installed and activated. In fact, we don't even want to use this 2022 theme or 2023 theme, whatever theme you're using right now. We will be using a different theme. Then at the left hand side, we'll see the plugins option. Click on that. And here also you'll see a few plugins will be installed for you. Now we have just seen what a theme is. Theme is basically the design and style of your website. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is kind of a software or an add-on that will add some external features to your WordPress website. For example, if you want to create this contact form, we just cannot create a contact form with the default theme. We have to install a new plugin. That plugin will add the contact form feature on your website and then you can create this contact form using that plugin. So plugins basically add features and functionalities to your WordPress website. We don't need all these plugins. These are all extra plugins. So we can go ahead and deactivate all these plugins. In fact, we can delete them as well. So instead of doing it one by one, we can tick mark it over here. It will select all the plugins. Then under bulk action, select delete. Just untick this one, Lightspeed Cache. We need the Lightspeed caching plugin. Rest all we can delete it. So we can just select this delete button. We can delete all these plugins. You can activate this Lightspeed Cache plugin once you complete the video. Once you complete your website basically. Once you watch the complete video and create your website, after that you can activate this plugin. Then you have the settings option, click on that. First we have the general settings. So under site title, you can give your website some name. So under this option, I'll name my website Blog Dude. You can name it anything. It could be your website's name, your company's name, your brand's name. It could be anything like that. If it is a personal website, it could be your name. Then we have a tagline. Now under tagline, you have to describe your website in few words. Okay, so maybe WordPress related. If it is WordPress related blog, then I'll just type in WordPress blog. Then after that, you can tick mark membership. Anyone can register. And under time zone, based on your country, you can select the time zone. So because I'm from India, I'll select this Kolkata time zone. And after that, click on save changes. Now under settings, click on permalinks. And over here, you will see some other option will be selected. We have to select this option, post name permalink structure. This is the most SEO friendly permalink structure. So we have to select this post name structure. Now again, click on save changes. Again, come back to your dashboard. With this, we have seen and we have completed all the basic settings related to our WordPress website. Now let's again come back to this Edge panel. Let me show you a few more things. First of all, I've told you earlier that if you want, you can add multiple websites or you can create multiple websites in one single hosting. So let's see in future, if you want to add one more website, how you'll do that. Second thing, we want to see one more thing. If you're using an external domain name, for example, if your domain name is hosted or registered on GoDaddy or some other website, and if you want to use that domain name with Hostinger, there is one extra step. We have to connect that domain with Hostinger. So let's see how these two things are done. First of all, to create a new website, we'll click on this add website button. Now we want to create a new website. If you want to migrate your website, if you already have a website created with some other hosting, and if you want to migrate to Hostinger, you can select the second option and click on select. I want to select this option, create a new website. I'll click on select button. We want to use WordPress. So I'll select WordPress. And after that, you have to give some email address and password for your WordPress website, just like we did earlier. Then after that, click on continue. They will recommend you a few plugins. We don't need it. So we can click on skip. Again, they will recommend you a few themes. We don't need this as well. Again, click on skip. Now this time we'll be selecting use an existing domain. I want to show you how you can use an existing domain, external domain, and how you can connect that domain with your WordPress account or with your Hostinger account. So we'll select use an existing domain, click on select. Now I already have a domain name registered, this domain name nayashik.com. This domain name is registered on GoDaddy. So I want to use this domain name with Hostinger. So I'll type in this domain name first of all. Now click on continue. In the next step, it will tell me where this domain name is hosted. So as you can see, it is hosted on, or it is registered on GoDaddy. And these are my existing name servers. I have to change these name servers and I have to replace them with these new name servers, required name servers. So what I'll do is I'll open a new tab, go to godaddy.com, log into my account. And over here, we'll select this option. I'll select nayashik.com, click on DNS. Whatever domain name registrar you're using, you'll always see the DNS option, which is domain name server option. So you have to click on that option, then scroll down and we have to change the name server. See, as you can see, this is your existing name server. We have to click on change. Sometimes they might ask you this thing. You have to select this bottom thing, enter my own name server. Now you will see only two lines like these. You can delete these two name servers, come back to this page, copy your name server number 1, paste it under name server number 1, copy your name server number 2 and paste it under line 2. Now click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours to link your domain name with Hostinger. So once you do this thing, after that click on continue. Now what will happen is, again for this domain name as well, WordPress will start installing on this domain name. And again, this is a very small process, hardly takes around 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait. So here, as you can see, this is now completed. Again, we don't have to do anything. We don't have to select anything. Just click on this Hostinger logo at top. Now, if you again go back to websites or hosting, you will see now nayashik.com. This new domain name is also selected for you. You can now go to manage and you can do all the things that I've just shown you. Okay. So this is how it is done. Now let me again come back to my dashboard. Now let's install all the required themes and plugins. So first of all, we'll start with the theme. Click on appearance. As I said earlier, we don't want to use this 2022 theme. We'll be using another free theme, which is so much better than this one. So to install that theme, we have to click on this add new button. And under search themes, we can search for Ocean WP. You can see this theme over here as well. You don't have to search it. You can see this theme over here, Ocean WP. But for some reason, if you don't see this theme on the home page for this appearance, you can go to search themes and search for Ocean WP. And this is the theme that we need. Click on this install button. And once it is installed, you have to go ahead and click on activate. So we have to basically activate this theme. So click on activate. Now they will recommend you a few plugins. We can cut this thing. First of all, we don't need this 2022 theme now because we have our required theme. So we can delete this 2022 theme as well. Now for this theme for Ocean WP, make sure you enable auto updates. Because right now if you see they are using what version is currently available, 3.4.1. Now whenever in future this theme is updated and a new version is published, when you have enabled auto updates, it will automatically be updated on your website. So make sure to enable auto updates. Now click on plugins. Let's install all the required plugins as well. Now the very first plugin that we need is a page builder. Page builder is basically kind of a plugin that will help you to design these pages. So whatever page that you see on your screen, all these pages are designed using that page builder. And again, we'll be using a free page builder, which is Elementor page builder. And to install this page builder, again, open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/Elementor. You'll be redirected to this page. Now they have removed the free version option available from this page, but I'll show you how you can download the free version as well. By the way, there are many different affordable options available for the Pro version. For example, if you want to use Elementor Pro on only one website, you can purchase this thing, Elementor Pro, for a small price of, I guess, $49 or $59. So it is very affordable as well. But I'll come back on this page. And if you want to use or if you want to install the free version, let me show you how you can do that. First of all, you have to create an account. So you can click on login. If you already have an account, you can just log in, or if you don't have an account, once you click on login, they will ask you to create an account. Because I already have an account, I am automatically logged in. Now, once you log into your account, you will see this link, my.elementor.com/websites. You have to do some changes in this link. Delete these websites and make it my.elementor.com/welcome/auto-install. Whatever you see on your screen, just type in that thing in the URL bar and press enter. Once you press enter, you will land on this page. Now over here, you have to enter your website link. So this is my website link, blogdude 2023. And once you enter your website link, click on check for WordPress. Now you will see this option, click on install Elementor. And now you will see this page, Elementor website builder. Now at the bottom right corner, you will see this blue install now button. Click on that button and Elementor will be installed on your website. Once it is installed, you can go ahead and activate this plugin. So click on activate plugin and you will see a welcome page. You can skip this thing. So you have this skip link over here at the bottom right corner. You can click on skip, or if you want, you can see this thing at the top right corner. You have this X, click on that and this will be cut for you. Now let's do one thing. Go to screen option, again, remove this thing, come back to plugins. Now rest all the plugins, we can download it from here. So we can click on add new and under search plugins, search for Ocean WP. Okay. So once you search for Ocean WP, we have to install this plugin, Ocean Extra by Ocean WP. So install this one and we have to install this one as well. Ocean Social Sharing, again by Ocean WP. So make sure to install these two plugins. Okay. Ocean Extra will add many different extra features to your free theme, Ocean WP theme. And Ocean Social Sharing is basically, if you see any blog post, you will see this at the bottom, you will see this social sharing. Okay. People can share on different social media platforms. So that is what that plugin will do for you. Then you can search for contact plugin. If you search for contact, if you just search contact, you will see this contact form 7. Install this one. And again, this will help you to create this contact form on your contact page. If you go to your contact page, this form, it will help you to create this form. Then after that, we need the post grid. Just search for the post grid. Search for this thing, the post grid. And you will see this option, the post grid by radius theme. Install this one. And this will help you to create this post option. If you go to the home page, this post option is created using this plugin, the post grid plugin by radius theme. And finally, we need the rank math plugin. Search for rank math. This is an SEO plugin. This will help you to improve your SEO score for your blog post so that your blog post can rank higher on Google and Bing search results. So make sure to install this plugin as well. Now once you install all these plugins, you can come back to plugins, click on plugins, and now we can go ahead and activate all the plugins. So again, select this option, it will tick mark everything. Just unselect this thing, Lightspeed Cache. We don't want to install or we don't want to activate the Lightspeed Cache plugin right now. You should be activating the Lightspeed plugin at the end of the video. Once you watch the video and once you have completed your website, then you can activate the plugin. Now under bulk action, select activate and click on apply. It will activate all these plugins for you. Once these plugins are activated, come back to dashboard. And if you see any notices like this, you can dismiss them and click on screen option and remove these widgets. Again, just to make sure, go to plugins and make sure all your plugins except for Lightspeed is now activated. Alright, so this is now activated. Now the very first thing that I want to do is I want to set up the rank math plugin. Okay, I want to link my website with Google Analytics, want to link my website with Google Search Console, Google AdSense, okay, and I want to do basic setup of SEO on my website. So to do that thing, at the left side, you'll see this bottom left option, you'll see rank math. Click on that. You will see this setup, create free account. Click on connect your account, and you can use anything. You can use Google or you can use any option. Or if you want, you can even use if you don't want to use Google or anything, you can click on use email and password and you can create an account with rank math. I would recommend you to select Google, so you can use any Gmail account to connect with this thing. So maybe I'll use, let's see, I'll use this Gmail account. So I'll click on this. And now, as you can see, this will automatically tell you your username. Okay, this will automatically tell you your website link. So this is the link. You can now click on activate now. So they will automatically create an account with the rank math and they will automatically link your website with all the Google services. Now make sure advanced is selected. Click on start wizard. And first of all, blog dude, what kind of website it is? Personal blog, community blog, or news site? What kind of blog it is? So again, based on your site, whatever type of website you're creating, you can select this. Whether it's a personal blog, community blog, or a news site, you can select that thing. Okay, so maybe I'll select personal blog. Website alternate name. So main name is blog dude. If you have any alternate name, you can select that thing. Now logo for Google. You can upload your website logo if you have it. So maybe let me upload some logo. Now there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website blogdude.com. In fact, you will be redirected to one of these posts. Now whenever I create any tutorial, like you're watching this tutorial, I always create a blog post like this. Okay, so once you click on that link, you will be redirected to a similar blog post. First, you will see the video that you're watching right now and you will see some important links. And at the bottom, you'll see download free images. Once you click on this blue download button, you'll download a zip file. Okay, you have to right click on that file and click on extract file. Okay, so that file will be unzipped and you will see all these media folders. You will see the media folder. Inside this, you will see all these images. You'll see the pages folder. You'll see these options. Okay, so basically all the images and everything will be given to you so that you can create your website. So under media folder, I've given you these logos as well. You can use these options on your website. So I'll come back over here, logo for Google. I'll upload this logo. Okay, click on tutorial MS, not tutorial MS. Okay, so you can click on media folder and I'll select this logo, open, use this file. Okay, this is going to be my logo. Whenever somebody searches for my website, they will see this logo. Now default social share, you can add some thumbnail kind of thing. I'll explain you about this default thing later on as well. So maybe what I'll do is I'll select, let me select some other image. Right, maybe let me select this image. Okay, this travel blog image. Maybe it is a travel blog or whatever kind of image you're creating. Now let me explain you what this default share thing is. Now if you share any article on this website, so this is the thumbnail of the article. First of all, if you see, this is the title and this image is the thumbnail. Okay, this is the image basically of or the thumbnail of the article. If you share this thing on any social media platform, for example, if you share this on Facebook, now here you can see once you share this on Facebook, it will automatically get the thumbnail, title and all these things. Now what this default thing is, if you have any article wherein you have not uploaded this thumbnail, Then this thumbnail, for example, this thumbnail, if you have not uploaded this thumbnail for any article, and if somebody is sharing that article on Facebook or Twitter or any other social media platform, this image will be used as the default social share image. Okay, so that is basically what it means. I hope you understood it. If you did not understand, don't worry, you can select some image that is related to your website as your default social share image. Now click on save and continue. Now click on this connect to Google services button, and this will connect Google services with your account. Now you can select any Gmail account you have. So maybe let me select this account, and make sure you tick mark all these options. Okay, whatever options you get, make sure you tick mark all these options, and after that click on continue again. Now this will automatically connect your website with Google Search Console, Google Analytics, and even if you're using the Pro version, you can even connect. It will automatically connect Google AdSense as well. So here, as you can see, this is connected, and after that you will see this option. First of all, make sure this is selected. Then under Analytics for Google Search Console, it will be created for you. You don't have to do anything else. Then we'll see this option. You will see your account. Now under property, you have to select create new G4 property. Create new GA4, Google Analytics 4 property. Click on OK. It will create a new property for your website. And after that, you can select this view option. Finally, the last option. And you can select this website option. Okay, so with this, Google Search Console and Google Analytics both are connected with your account. Okay, then you can scroll down and click on save and continue. Then we have the sitemaps option. Make sure sitemap is on, and rest everything is fine. You don't have to do anything. Just leave it at default and click on continue, save and continue again. Then we have SEO tweaks. Again, leave it default. Click on save and continue. And now click on setup advanced option. Now just click on save and continue. We don't have to do anything right now. Now under schema type, make sure first schema type is on, and under schema type for post, it should be article. Article type should be post, and schema type, this one, article type should be article. Okay, these three options are important. Now again, click on save and continue. And with this, your settings are now 100% completed. So our basic SEO setting is also done. And with that, our website is now connected with Google services such as Google Analytics and Google Search Console. If you click on Analytics, you can see your website is now connected with Google Analytics. And once after 2-3 days, you will see data coming on over here. You can see data related to this is related to this is your dashboard. It will have all the options, Search Console plus Analytics and so on. If you want to see only option related to Site Analytics, you can click on this. Or if you want to see option related to SEO performance or basically Search Console, you can click on SEO performance option. Now again, let's come back to our dashboard. Now let's see how we can create our blog post and how you can use ChatGPT to help us create a blog post. So first of all, to create a new blog post, we'll click on this post option at the left hand side. We have this dummy blog post, hello world. We can delete it. Now to create a new blog post, I'll click on add new. Okay. Now let me do one thing. I'll again come back to the home page. Now maybe this website that I'm creating, this is related to a WordPress account. Okay, so maybe I'm writing all articles and everything related to WordPress. Like I create WordPress related videos, maybe I'm creating WordPress related articles over here. So what I'll do is maybe I want to write an article about WooCommerce plugins, like top WooCommerce plugins or something like that. Or before even going to that, if you don't have any idea about what you should be writing on or what your topic should be or what topics or articles you should cover, you can always use Google Trends. That will really help you. So if you just search for Google Trends, now if you search for Google Trends, you will see this option. Click on the first link, and again make sure to just sign in with any of your Gmail account, and after that you can search for any topic. For example, if I search for WooCommerce and click on WooCommerce search term, so here as you can see, this is a very searched article or search term. So people keep on searching for this WooCommerce term. And if you're from India or any particular country, you can change your country as well. For example, instead of India, if you want to see worldwide data, so worldwide search, you can see that thing past 12 months, all these things. And here you'll see which countries are searching this keyword at top. And if you want to get more related topics, you can search for this. Okay, related topics and related queries also, you can search for this. All right, you can see we have WooCommerce API, we have WooCommerce cart abandoned. Okay, all these related options. So this will help you to get what your people are searching for. If you search for WordPress, for example, just search for WordPress, you can see the interest over time. Then you can see which countries it is searched most in. Then after that, related topics, Hostinger, and all these options. Then related queries, WordPress 6.0, people are searching about this thing, latest WordPress. Then Figma, Hostinger, okay, all these are related topics. Okay, so this will help you to write articles. You know, if your website is based on WordPress, you can see what are the related queries and related topics related to this particular keyword, and you can write articles about these things. For example, you can write article about Gutenberg, about this ACF WordPress plugin. So this will really help you. Now what I want to do is I want to write an article on maybe top 10 or top 5 or maybe the best WooCommerce plugins. So for that, I'll open ChatGPT. You can open this link, chat.openai.com, and you can create a new account. Now, once you create a new account, you can search for this. You can tell this thing, or you can just type in anything. For example, let me type in this thing. All right, so here you can say I've typed in write a blog post on best WordPress plugin for WooCommerce. Blog post must have a high SEO score. Okay, so I'm telling this thing. Now, once you type in anything, after that, you can just click on this thing and it will keep, start writing this article for you. So here, as you can see, it has started writing the article for you. WordPress and WooCommerce are two of the most popular platform. So let it complete, and after that, I'll show you what we have to do next. So here, as you can see, this is now getting all the list. So Yoast SEO #1 plugin according to this. Alright, so it is almost completed. You can see it has listed 7 top plugins. Now, if you want, you can even do one thing. For example, if you want to make it top 10, you can ask this thing, add 3 more plugins. You can ask this option, or you can generate a new response. So here I'm typing in, tell me about 3 more plugins. Okay. So these plugins, maybe I want to create a top 10 list. I have 7 plugins over here. So I'm asking for 3 more plugins so that I can create a list. Obviously, you can ask for like 20 different plugins, and then after that, you can choose 10 plugins from that, and you can create your article. Obviously, you don't have to do the same thing. You just don't have to copy paste everything from here. You can get data, you can get your article from here, and then you can pick and choose what you want from this list. And then after that, you can also ask maybe, okay, fine, I have this article, but I don't have a title. So maybe I can ask for some title. Alright, so I'm asking for a title. So I'm typing suggest a good title for the article with high SEO score. And here, as you can see, it says 7. You can make it 10. It is saying 7 because obviously the first article was related to top 7 plugins. So 7 must have WordPress plugins for WooCommerce to boost your online store. So let's start from here. So instead of first of all, I'll get this topic and I'll paste in this thing and I'll make it 10. Okay, obviously because we have 10 plugins over here, so I'll type in 10. Now, once you type in the title, here as you can see, automatically this has increased. Okay, your score has increased. If you see at the top right corner, this is your score. So because we have added the title, our score has increased. Now what I want to do is I want to set a focus keyword. Now because I'm talking about WooCommerce plugin, maybe WooCommerce plugin will be my focus keyword. So under focus keyword at the right hand side, here you can see, I'll type in this thing, WooCommerce plugin or plugins. Now once you type in your focus keyword, it will recommend you a few more keywords related to this. So maybe my focus keyword is going to be WooCommerce plugin. Again, once you add this thing, now whatever your focus keyword is, you have to make sure that you have this focus keyword in your title. So our title right now says top 10 must have WordPress plugins for WooCommerce. So you can do some changes and you can make sure that you have WooCommerce plugin written over here. So I'll do some changes over here. I'll type in top 10 must have WooCommerce plugins for WordPress to boost your online store's performance. Okay, so I did a little bit changes over here. I have the same, basically the title is same, but I just, replace this thing with WooCommerce plugins. And then I put this thing. So I just refresh this title. And now because we have this focus keyword in our title, under basic SEO, as you can see, we have one thing tick mark over here. You're using focus keyword in the SEO title. Okay, so one thing is tick mark for us. And just by doing this thing, just by doing one simple thing, your SEO score has already reached 43. Here, as you can see, 43 out of 100 just by having a nice good title. And with the focus keyword, you can improve your SEO keyword so much. Now what I want to do is I want to copy the text from here. Okay, this is one introduction. First I'll copy the introduction, and now you can click on over here, paste in this text. Now I'll actually do one thing. To paste in anything, if you just press Ctrl V, it will paste in with all the styling. So you should never do it like this. Whenever you want to paste anything, first of all, let me delete it. You should always press Ctrl plus Shift plus V. Okay, like this. Now we have the introduction. Now I'll get this introduction as well. Alright, so here as you can see, I've typed in a good 3 paragraph introduction for this title with the focus keyword of WooCommerce plugins. Or WooCommerce plugin is the focus keyword for us. Okay, so I'll type in this thing and again press enter. Now I'm doing this thing because we had only one paragraph in the introduction, so I wanted few more text. Because you should have a nice big article. This right now is a very small article. We have to make sure that we have at least 1500 words article or something like that. So here we have 3 paragraphs for our introduction. So instead of using the regular one, I can use this thing as well. Okay, I'll use this as my introduction. Again, paste in this text. Now we have a nice big introduction over here. Again, just by doing this thing, you can see your SEO score has now reached 59 out of 100, and so many things are automatically on. Focus keyword is used in the meta description, which is good. I'll explain you what this thing means. Focus keyword appears in the first 10% of the content. Now, because we told this thing, we told the AI that we wanted to write the introduction with this focus keyword. Here, as you can see, they have used this focus keyword over here. So this AI now automatically knows that we have to use this keyword again and again throughout the article. Again, if you see just in this paragraph, we have again used the focus keyword over here. Okay, so this increases your SEO score. So for example, here it says focus keyword appears in the first 10% of the content. So if you see at the very top, focus keyword appears over here, WordPress plugin, WooCommerce plugin in the top option or in the first second paragraph of your article. Now let's do one thing. Let's come over here and now we can start with this thing. So here first what I'll do is I'll add one heading over here. So click on this plus button and search for heading. You should always use heading 2 for this, and I'll type in this thing. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm typing the same thing here. I'm just adding this text at the beginning. Here are the top 10 must have WooCommerce plugins. Now the reason I'm doing this thing because I want to use this thing WooCommerce plugin keyword in my heading, and this is one of the headings. So again, if you see SEO score is even increased, and if you see under additional focus keyword found in the subheading. So H2, H3, all these things are subheading. So because we have used this focus keyword in the subheading, we have this thing tick mark for us. So we have this thing. Now I'll again press enter, come to next line. And here from here, I'll start using this thing. So first our first option is Yoast SEO. So I'll copy the text. Again, I'll use heading, type in heading, paste in this Yoast SEO thing, right? And I'll type in 1. Okay, this is our first plugin. Then after that, I'll type in, maybe again for this thing, I'll do one thing. I want more text in this thing. So I'll type in write 3 more. All right, so I've typed in write 3 more paragraphs on Yoast SEO. Now if I press enter, and this will add few more text. So we want few more text. We just don't want 3-4 lines on each plugins. We want some more text. We want to make our article a little bit longer. So here as you can see, content is only 280 words long. So we have to write a long article. So that is the reason why I'm asking for 3 more paragraphs. I'll start with this paragraph. This is going to be my intro paragraph for Yoast SEO. So I'll copy the text and paste it over here. And then I'll use this thing. Okay. Now I should have done one thing. Whenever you're telling this AI to write any more articles, anything like that, always say this thing with the focus keyword of WooCommerce plugin. Add this text at the end so that this AI uses, or this ChatGPT uses WooCommerce plugin focus keyword throughout the article. So let's see the second option, WooCommerce product filter. Okay, so I'll use again another heading, and this is going to be heading to number 2, WooCommerce product filter. Okay, and now what I'll do is I'll do the same thing. Type in this thing, write 3 more paragraphs on WooCommerce product filter with the focus keyword of, let's see this thing, with the focus keyword of WooCommerce plugin. So I'll type in this thing, press enter. Alright, so here as you can see, again I can copy this text, and maybe first let's do one thing. Let's copy this first text. Okay, paste it over here, and then we can copy this text. Alright, paste it over here. Now you can do the same thing with all the other options. So I'll do one thing. I'll just paste all the other options from here, from 3, option number 3, scroll down, 7, paste it over here. Again, as you can see, I just pressed Ctrl V, so that is the reason why. I'll remove this thing, and you should always press Ctrl plus Shift plus V. Alright, now let me add few more. We'll design this thing and we'll arrange this thing. First, let me copy this much, paste it over here. Alright, now let's again do this thing. First, here we have Jetpack, so I'll make it 3 Jetpack, and I'll convert this thing. You have this convert option as well. If you click on this thing, you can convert this into heading, not the entire thing. Let me get this much. Fine. I want to convert this into paragraph, but only this title will be heading. Okay, and that to heading 2. So press enter so that this thing separates. Again, select this thing. Before WP forms, I'll type in 4 and convert this thing into heading. Same thing with Monster Insights. Just press delete, then enter. Okay, so this will separate both these things. Again, before this, I'll type in 5 and convert this into heading. Same thing with Opt-in Monster. After Opt-in Monster, press delete so that this comes at top. Then press enter so that we have these two things are separated. Now you can click on Opt-in Monster, add 6 before this thing and convert this thing into a heading. Do the same thing with this. Okay, plugin number 7, convert this into heading. Then we have plugin number 8. All right, convert this as well into heading. And plugin number 9, do the same thing, convert this into heading. And finally the last plugin, let's select this thing, number 10, and again convert this into heading. Then after that, we'll use this conclusion thing at the end. All right, and if you want to add, again you can just go ahead and type in write conclusion, write 3 more paragraphs on conclusion for this article. It will write that thing for you. Basically, you get the idea how to use this thing, how you can use this thing to generate more text. And you should always use this text. You should always use this command at the end with the focus keyword of WooCommerce plugin or whatever focus keyword you have set. Now let's come back to this article. Let's see what all things are missing over here. So we have few things which are selected, which are check marked. Few things are not yet check marked. So let's see what is that related to and how we can improve that thing. So I'll start from basic SEO, and first let me minimize everything else. Let's start from basic SEO. Right, so here as you can see, the first option is, or the first thing that it says is that you're using focus keyword in the SEO title. I've explained you this thing. This is our title. We are using this focus keyword of WooCommerce plugin in the title. Second thing, focus keyword used inside SEO meta description. So if you click on this thing, edit snippet, here if you see, this is the description, WooCommerce plugin, add essential features and so on. So this is available over here. If it is not available, you can fix it. I'll show you how to fix this thing. Then it says your focus keyword is not in the URL, and that is because we have not yet published the article. Once you publish the article, you will see the URL. So if you just go ahead and publish the article, let's click on publish. And now if I cut this thing here, as you can see, focus keyword is now available in the URL. So if you see, this is your URL now. You can again see this thing from here. If you click on this gear icon, here as you can see is the URL. If you click on URL, 10 must have WordPress, WooCommerce plugins and so on. So focus keyword is now available in the URL. We can again click on this SEO, come back. Then focus keyword appears in the first 10% of the content, which is good. We have seen this thing as well. Then focus keyword found in the content. So whatever, this is all entire content, we have to use this focus keyword multiple times. Now this is orange, which means that we can improve this thing. This is not bad, but we can still improve this thing. So the content length is 1350 characters or 1350 words long. We can improve this thing. We can make it like 2000 words long article. Okay, so we can improve that thing. You can obviously go ahead and ask this chat GPT to write 2 or 3 more paragraphs on each one of these options. Then we have this option under additional. So under additional, first option is focus keyword found in the subheading. So this is your subheading. We have already seen this thing. We have used this focus keyword over here, WooCommerce plugin, in this subheading H2. Then we have to improve all these things. So first option is add an image with your focus keyword as alt text or alternate text. So we have to use a lot of images in the articles to improve the readability and also to improve the SEO score. So here, as you can see, if I open this thing, top 10 WooCommerce plugins. Now in the demo website, I've created these options. So if you want to create these kind of images, you can go to this website, canva.com. This is again another free website. You can use this website to create these kind of options. Now let me do one thing. Let me create a new design. So click on create a new design and I'll select custom size. Width I'll select 1280 and height will be 300. Okay, I'll click on create new design. Now this design that I've created, if you want to create a similar design, very easy. First of all, I need the Yoast SEO PNG logo. So I need the logo for Yoast. So I'll search for this Yoast logo PNG or Yoast PNG logo. You can search for that. And if you open any logo, this is not a PNG logo. If you open a logo, you will see this kind of thing, which means that this is a transparent PNG logo. PNG basically, we are saying that we want a transparent logo. So this, as you can see, is a transparent logo. Similarly, if you open this one, or maybe let's click on images first. Maybe let's use this one. This is a transparent one, this one. So we can download this image, click on save images, and you can save it wherever you want. Now, once you have saved this image, you can again now come back to this option and you can now upload this image over here. So you can go to uploads, which is over here, and you can select this image, or you can just drag and drop your image like this. Okay. Now, once you have this image, you can click on this image. It will be added over here. You can increase or decrease the size of this image. Now, once you add this image, it will, this thing will automatically get all the color scheme from the image. So if I click on this background, now I want to change the background color. So if I click on color, here as you can see photo color, it has already selected the photo color. You can select any one of these colors from here. Maybe I want to use this color, but I want to use lighter shade of this color. So first click on this color, then click on this option, add new color option. And from here, you can select some lighter shade of this same color. For example, let's select this shade maybe. All right. Then if you want to add text, you can click on this text option and you can select any text style you want. So for example, this is one style. If you click on this is how it will look like. You can change this color again. If you click on this thing, you can change the color to maybe black color, whatever color you want. So I'll type in this thing, number 1, and here I'll type in Yoast SEO. All right. Then you can decrease the size. Okay, maybe I'll select, you can decrease the size from top. Okay, like this. And then after that, I'll do one thing. I'll select this thing, change this sizing and all. Okay, then you can bring it over here. Now, if you want to have if you want to design it even more, you can use some elements, some objects. So click on elements. Maybe let me select this circle element, bring it over here, increase the size like this. And now as you can see, this is how it will look like. Okay. So you can create these kind of images using this option. You can increase or decrease this size. All right. Circle also, you can increase or decrease this size. So this could be one format. I'm just explaining you this thing. If you want, you can have many different formats. If you want a completely different style, you can have that thing as well. But this is how you can create. If you want, you have templates as well. you can go to templates and you can see so many templates. If you go to design, here you can see these are templates. For example, let me click on add page. Now once you click on add page, you can use these options to create more options. For example, if I click on this, select this option, apply, and this is now a simple option. If I click on this, I'll select replace current page. Okay, and I'll increase the size of these options, bring it over here. So this, as you can see, is another option. You can use this template, you can use this format to create few more options. Similarly, if I click on add page, let's see at the left hand side here, as you can see, we have so many other options, so many other templates. You can use any one of these templates to create a design for yourself. Alright, so maybe I will delete these two. I just wanted to show you that this is how it is done. Now once you have this image, you can click on this share at the top left or at the top right corner. Now click on download and you can download this image. This image will be downloaded for you. Okay, as you can see, it is getting downloaded. Once it is downloaded for you, you can use this image. Or you can come over here and you can upload this image. Maybe below this title, I want to upload this image. So I'll click on this plus button, search for image, select this image option. First, I want to do one thing. I want to change the title of this image. I want to change the name of this image. Basically, if I select this image, bring it over here, and here, as you can see, number one, this is the text. I want to change this text. What I'll do is I'll type in this thing over here, Yoast SEO plugin, best WooCommerce plugin. Okay, this is going to be my title. Now the reason I'm doing this thing is because here this title says, this title has this text Yoast SEO, which is the name of the plugin, and it also has the keyword WooCommerce plugin. Okay, so I'll change the text and here it is. Now I'll upload this image over here, click on upload and select this image, click on open. Once you have this image, first of all, you can click on this image. Once you click on this image, you can click on this gear icon. Again, at the top right corner, click on settings and you can change the image size to full size. Okay. Once you have this thing, under alt text, here as you can see under alternate text, paste in this thing, Yoast SEO plugin, best WooCommerce plugin. Basically the name of the plugin, and after that your keyword, which is WooCommerce plugin. Okay. This is very important because that, if you remember that thing, that software or rank math was telling us to include alternate text. So we have done that. We have included this alternate text over here. Now again, if you go back to rank math, if you see additional option, here as you can see, focus keyword found in the image alt attributes, which is good. Now the focus keyword density is only 0.3, which is low, and focus keyword combination appears only 4 times. So you can improve this thing. For example, this thing WooCommerce plugin, it says now this plugin comes or appears in this title only 4 times. You can increase this thing. So to increase this thing, a very simple option is, for example, you can rewrite these things. You can reword these things basically. So here it says Jetpack is a compressive plugin that offers. So instead of this, I can type this thing. Jetpack is one of the best WooCommerce plugins, because WooCommerce plugin is our focus keyword. So I can type in WooCommerce plugins. Then after that, I can remove this text and I can make it Jetpack is one of the best WooCommerce plugins that offers a suite of features, including so on and so forth. So here, as you can see, this is how you can replace this thing. This is how you can rearrange the text, and you can change the wording here and there, and you make sure to always include this thing. Always improve the keyword density. Use your focus keyword as many times as possible in this article. For example, let's select this option, WooCommerce product filter. So here I'll just add this text. Hence, this WooCommerce plugin is a must for any e-commerce website. So here, as you can see, now I have increased this thing to 6 times. Similarly, you can use this time. You can add these kind of statements here and there to improve this focus keyword. Again, let me do one thing. Let me actually do one thing. Let's add a few more options, or opt-in monster, for example, or maybe monster insight. So I'll do the same thing. I'll ask this thing, write to monster insight plugin, with the focus keyword of WooCommerce plugin, or instead of this text with the focus keyword of WooCommerce plugin, you can do one thing. I'll put a comma over here and type in this thing and use this statement, and then we'll add this statement or this word in the I'll type in at least 3 times in the text or in the article. Okay, so basically now you're telling that we want to write 3 paragraphs about this plugin, but you make sure to use this word WooCommerce plugin at least 3 times. Okay, I did not add this colon over here. Okay, maybe I'll do this thing. I'll have to remove this thing. Statement. All right. So I forgot this quotation mark, and I'll type in this thing again. Now, for example, here it says with this plugin. So instead of with this plugin, you can type in with this WooCommerce plugin. Okay. So you can do these kind of changes, and this will help you to improve your keyword density. So don't think that AI will do all the thing. Obviously, it can help you to generate the text, it will give you the content, but you have to use your brain as well. You have to do some things, and you have to put some efforts from your sides as well, so that you can improve your SEO score. For example, let's first copy these 3-4 paragraphs from here, come over here and paste it under Monster Insight. Now here, as you can see, just by pasting in this thing, your keyword density is increased, because here in this article, you can see it is WooCommerce plugin is used over here, and then again, it is used over here. All right. So here, as you can see, this is how it improves this thing. Similarly, you can do the same thing, ask this same thing. You can copy this thing. And now instead of Monster Insight plugins, we want to type in about Opt-in Monster plugin. Okay. Now I'm saying write 3 more paragraphs on Opt-in Monster plugin and use this statement WooCommerce plugin at least 3 times in the text. Again, I can press this thing. So this is how you can improve your keyword density. Okay. Again, as you can see, Opt-in Monster is a versatile WooCommerce plugin. So this AI has used this focus keyword WooCommerce plugin over here, and they will use it at least 3 times, as you have said over here, as you have commanded over here. All right, so again, once it is completed, I'll just copy and paste in this text, and then we'll see the improvement. Let's scroll down till here, come back and select this thing, replace it with this text. And now, as you can see, again, your keyword density is now increased to 10. If you go back to basic SEO, here, as you can see, now instead of orange or instead of yellow, now your content is 1700 words long. So this is also good. Similarly, you can go ahead and type in the same thing for WP Super Cache, WP Optimize, and always type in something like this. Write 2 or 3 more paragraphs on this plugin using this statement or using these words at least 3 times in the text, and with that your keyword density will increase. Now the next option is URL is 114 characters long. Consider shortening it. So if you see your URL, again, if you click on this icon, if you click on this gear icon, click on post, this is your URL. So instead of this thing, we can decrease this thing. So I'll type in WooCommerce plugins. We have to have WooCommerce plugin option, and I'll remove all the other things. I'll just type in 10 must have WooCommerce plugin. Okay, I've changed this thing. Again, update this thing. Again, come back, click on this SEO score, go to additional, and now as you can see, URL is only 59 characters long, which is good. Now let's see about links. We have to use some external and internal links. So because external link is pretty easy over here, because we are typing about, or we are writing about so many other plugins, we can give external links to these plugins. For example, if somebody wants to go to Yoast SEO, we can do one thing. We can add a button over here, press enter, click on plus button, add a button, and under this button, I'll type in download Yoast plugin or Yoast SEO. Okay, I'll type in this text. Now hover over this text and click on this link option. Okay, now you can go to Yoast website. I'll just enter the link over here, yoast.com. Now after that, click on this thing, submit, and this is now your external link, which means that when somebody clicks on this button, they will be redirected to some external website. So here, as you can see, as soon as you enter this thing, you are linking to an external resources. So we have this thing tick mark for us. Similarly, for all the other plugins as well, you can click on this thing, you can add this button and you can redirect them to that external plugin. You can also use affiliate marketing over here. If you're writing about anything, for example, if you're writing about any product or any software or anything like that, and if that product or that software has affiliate marketing, which means that basically you can promote that thing, and once somebody purchases that product using your link, for example, this was an affiliate link, for example, when somebody clicks on this link and they go to Yoast and they purchase maybe the premium plan or something like that, you will get a commission. So you can use affiliate marketing, you can do affiliate marketing with these articles as well. Whenever you're redirecting your users to some third-party website, you should always use affiliate marketing for that, or you should always use affiliate links to promote these plugins or these softwares or any external thing that you're promoting. Then we have external link, which is good, and it has the do follow thing. We couldn't find any internal links. Now we have to add an internal link. So maybe we have this thing. Maybe I have written a new article on Yoast SEO, a complete article only on this particular plugin, Yoast SEO plugin, and I want to link this thing with that article. So what I can do is, maybe whenever somebody clicks on this thing, or maybe I'll select this first statement. Okay, I'll select this first statement and then I'll click on this link again and I'll go to my website. Maybe I'll just for demo purposes, I'll paste in my home page link and press submit. This is an internal link. Now when somebody clicks on this link, they will be redirected to that article. Obviously, I just entered my homepage link, but you can enter that article link. So this is your internal link. When you click on this link, or when your visitors click on this link, they will be redirected to some other page, but on the same page, but on the same website. Okay, so this is your internal link. So we have seen external and both internal links. Then we have not used this focus keyword before. This is the first time we are using the focus keyword, which is good. Then we can go to title readability. Focus keyword is used at the beginning in the SEO title, which is good. We have used this focus keyword at the very beginning. And then we have a positive or a negative sentiment, which is good. Your title does not contain a power word, add at least one. So you can do one thing, you can click on power word list. You will get a list of power words that you can use in the title. Not really necessary, but it is not necessary that you should have everything tick mark over here. Most important thing is your article. You should have a good quality article, okay, with images and all. So that is the most important thing. So if you see the power words things, what is a power word, you can read about that, what kind of words you should be using with all the examples and all. So you can see and you can go through this article to learn more about this thing. Then we have this option. Again, one more thing, you're using a number in your SEO title. So we are using a number, not again necessary, but this improves this thing. Then under content readability, it says we are not using table of content. So let's see how we can use table of content. Now you should be using table of content just below your introduction. So our introduction ends over here. So I'll press enter, click on this plus button and search for table of content. Here, as you can see, table of content by rank math, click on that and it will automatically create this table for you. So basically how it creates a table, whatever H2 elements you're using, for example, here we have H2, then this is the H2, it will create a link for all the H2 elements. Okay, here as you can see. And once you use this thing, this is also green now. Now your content contains images or videos. So we have orange because we have used only one image. Similarly, for all the other plugins, you can add more images, then this will be green. So you can go to image media library. You can use this image, for example. Okay, I'll go here, full size image. Similarly for third plugin as well, press enter, click on the plus button, search image, media library. You can upload some image over here again, full size image. All right, come back over here again. And now as you can see, everything is green. Now click on update. So basically we have covered everything related to SEO and so I hope this was helpful. Again, I'm saying you can always use this ChatGPT, whatever question you have or whatever text you want, you can recommend this. For example, for this title, maybe this focus keyword is not working for you, WooCommerce plugin. Then you can again go ahead and just ask ChatGPT to recommend you few focus keywords, or maybe this title is not working for you. You did not like the title, or this title is not that SEO friendly or not that catchy. Then you can again ask this thing, ChatGPT, to suggest 3 or 4 more titles alternate titles for this article. So this will suggest you that thing. Okay. Now let's again come back to this article and make sure to update this article. Once you have completed this thing, make sure to update the article. Now let's click on this thing, click on this gear icon and click on post. Okay, once you click on gear icon, click on post. Now we have to select a category for this. By default it is under uncategorized. We want to add a category. So here we are talking about WooCommerce. So maybe I'll create a new category and I'll name it WooCommerce plugins. Okay, click on add new category. Now whenever I'm talking about or I'm writing an article on WooCommerce plugins, I'll always select this WooCommerce plugin so that people when they want to read more about when they want to read more articles on WooCommerce plugins, they can click on this category and they can see all the articles under this category. Then we have tags. Under tags again you can use Yoast as one tag, press enter. You can use WooCommerce as another tag. Okay, you can use these tags. And under featured image you can have some image like this. Now if you want, you can use again some website wherein you can download these kind of images for free. So there is this website unsplash.com. You can go to Unsplash, and for example if you want an image like this, you can type in this thing, mail with laptop, or maybe office laptop. You can type in something like that, and here as you can see you can get these kind of images for free. Whatever image you want you can download it. For example, if you like this image, you can select this and you can download the medium version. Okay, click on this arrow button and select medium option. Okay, we don't want the large option or the original size. The original images are very large. We want the medium option. So you can download these images and you can set this image as your featured image. I have this image, so I'll just set this as my featured image. Okay, then after that finally you can click on update. Now let's see few more things. Few more things are left. Again, if you click on this thing, click on this SEO score. Now if your focus keyword is not under SEO meta description, you can always edit this snippet and you can type in some description. For example, you can just type in 1 or 2 lines and just make sure that this focus keyword of WooCommerce plugin is available in this description. Okay, that is the only thing. Then you can go to social and you can see when somebody shares your article on Facebook, this is how it will look like. On Twitter, this is how it will look like. Now if you want a different image or a different title for this thing, for example, I want whenever somebody shares this article on Facebook, I don't want this title to be shown. I want some other title. So you can type in that title. Okay, so this is how it works. Social thing. And finally, once you have done this thing, make sure to update this article. And this is how you do it. This is how you write an article. You start with an introduction, table of content, then you add heading and then the text, some images, and at the end you always add some conclusion. You end it with some conclusion. Okay, this is how you add an article, and we have seen how to use artificial intelligence or chat GPT to generate content, and then how we can do some more thing from us, add few lines here and there to improve your focus keyword density and something like that, to improve your SEO score ultimately. Okay, again come back. So we have created a blog post like this. Alright, so similarly you can go ahead and create as many blog posts as you want. Now you know the process, how everything is done, and now how you know all the SEO rules and so on. Now if you see your website, if you open your website in a new tab, this is how it will look like. It will just have the blog page, it will just showcase the blog post over here. But it looks a little bit different. In fact, it looks very different. If you see the home page on this website, this looks so much better. So now it's time to start designing this website. And for designing this website, first we'll start with this page, the home page. So let's do that. So again, if you come back to your dashboard, first we need to click on pages. Now delete this sample page. Make sure you don't have any dummy content on your website. So we have deleted that hello world, which was a dummy blog post. Then we want to delete the pages. Under pages, we want to delete the sample page. And under privacy policy, you can edit this page. You can enter and you can add all your privacy policies, and then you can publish this page. Okay, then you can again come back. Now many people ask whether this website, why, when and how your website gets approved by Google AdSense. Now many people do one mistake. They write 1 or 2 articles, and when their website is not even complete, like they have not yet completed designing the home page or any other pages, menu is not present, footer is not properly set up. So many people when they have not even completed the website, they apply for AdSense. Obviously they get disapproved or they get rejected. Now if you want to get approval from AdSense, make sure first you have at least 20-30 blog posts on your website. Okay, and make sure your website is complete, like you have a proper header, you have a proper footer, you have created all the required pages like your home page, contact page, privacy policy, terms and conditions page, and at least 20-30 blog posts are available, and you have some visitors on your website. And after that also make sure you have you keep on sharing your blog post on different social media platforms. Once you reach that step, once you reach that process, or once you reach that position, then you can apply for Google AdSense, and then you can easily get Google AdSense approval. You won't have any problem with that. It is not a problem with automatic or it is not a problem with AI generated content or real content. This is also real content. Basically, you can just you can change the phrasing and all. You can add some more content from your side. You can change some text here and there. So that is not the problem. People, they don't create the website, they don't complete the website and still apply for Google AdSense. That is the reason why they get rejected. So make sure you don't do that mistake. Now first of all, let's click on pages, click on add new to create our home page. Let's give it a title of home. If you just give it a title of home and if you publish this page, now if you open this page in a new tab, this is how it will look like. Now we have to do some changes over here. First of all, we don't want this title bar. Here as you can see in the home page, we don't have any title bar over here. Then after that, we don't want this extra space at bottom. Here as you can see, we have this extra space at bottom. I don't want this thing as well. And I want a full width page. So first we have to again come back. We have to do some changes under content layout, make it 100% full width. We don't want any spacing at the bottom. So for padding, make it disable. Okay, under padding, make it disable. Now select title and under display page title, make it disable so that this whole section, this entire section will disappear. Once you do this thing, after that you can again go ahead and update this page. Again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, now as you can see, we have a blank page, we have the header, then we have the footer, nothing in between. Now here if you see, we still have one problem. Your website name, if you see the URL bar here, it says your website name /home. And if you click on blog.do or if you click on your website name, you're redirected to some other page. So basically what is happening right now is the page that you have just created, this is just a regular page. You have named it home, but just by naming it home, this does not become your home page. You have to set this page as your home page. So to do that thing, you again have to come back to your main dashboard. Now hover over settings and click on reading. Now you will see this option, your home page displays, and right now it is displaying your latest post. We want to display a static page. So select the second option, a static page, and under home page, select this home. Now click on save changes. Again, if you come back to this page, now if you see, if I refresh this page, we'll still be on the same page, but this /home will go. If I refresh this page, we are still on this same page, but that /home is gone. And if I click on blog.do, I'm still on the same page. So this page is now my official home page. Again, come back to this option, click on pages. Now if you see besides home, it says front page. Now if you click on edit, now we can go ahead and start designing this page. So to design this page, we'll be using the Elementor page builder. So you can click on this button, edit with Elementor. Alright, now this is the Elementor setup. First of all, let me explain you what this Elementor thing is and how it works. So Elementor is a page builder which obviously will help you to build and design your page. So if you see at the left hand side, we have many different elements. These are the elements that we have to use to design these kind of pages. And at the right hand side, we have the canvas. Now, whatever page you see on my website or whatever page you see on any website in this world, you'll always see that these pages are divided into different sections. So this is your first hero section, then we have the featured article section, and finally we have the best WordPress plugin, or basically your affiliate section, your affiliate product section. So we have three different sections. So to create a new page, first you start with a section. So to create a new section, you click on this plus button, this red plus button, and you select how many columns you want in this row or in this section. So maybe I want 3 columns. So I'll select 3. Now once you select this thing, at the left hand side, now the elements are gone and now we have edit section. If you again want to go back to those elements, you click on this 9 dots icon. If you follow my mouse cursor, click on this 9 dots icon. Now maybe in the first column, we want to use a button. So we'll drag and drop the button over here, and this is how it will look like. Now once you drag and drop any element or once you click on any element, you will see at the left hand side settings will again change, and now you'll see settings related to that element. Because we're using the button element, because we click on the button element, we see settings related to button. So here it says edit button, and under every single element you will see all these three options: content, style and advanced. Under content, obviously you can change the content, like instead of click here you can type in read more. Okay, so you can change the content related thing. Under style you can change the styling, like you can change the typography, you can increase or decrease the line height, font size, all these things. You can change the color, for example red, blue, green, whatever color you want, you can change the color. You can change the border radius, you can make it like this. You can change the padding, and also you can change the designing part. Then we have the advanced option. Under advanced option we have width, we have position, we have z index, all the advanced things. Okay, again if you want to go back to elements, click on the 9 dots icon. Maybe for the second column we want to use an icon, so we can drag and drop this icon over here. Again edit, at the left hand side you'll see now edit icon, because we have clicked on icon. And here also we have content, style and advanced. Under content you can change the content, you can change the icon instead of this icon. If you want some other icon, maybe we'll select this thermometer icon, we can select this thing. Then we have the style option. You can change the size, you can even rotate this icon like this, and you can even change the color of this icon. Alright, and again under advanced you have some advanced things. So this is how this thing works. Now I'll delete this entire section and I'll start creating this website. Now in this website we have two different columns in the first section. So to create our first section, we'll click on this plus button and we'll select two columns. Okay, now the left hand side, we'll start from the left hand side. First we have this nice big title. So I'll copy the title and click on this 9 dots icon to go back to elements and search for heading element. Here you have this heading. Drag and drop the heading element at the left hand side. Now type in whatever heading you want. I'll type in create content with WordPress. Now let's style this thing. So we'll go to style. Text color is the first thing. Now here you can see we have this black color. Now you can do one thing. You can right click on this text and you can click on inspect to see the color code, the exact color code. So once you do this thing here, as you can see at the bottom left corner, we have this thing, we have the color, this black color. If you click on that black color, you will get the color code, which is 2B, 2B, 2B. Okay, so you can copy the color code, come back to your website, and you can paste in this color code. So under text color, click on this and paste in this color code. Okay, you will see the black color. You can do one thing, you can save this color code so that again and again you don't have to go and inspect the element, you have the color code. So you can click on this plus button and you can name it black, for example, and click on create. Now we can change the typography. Basically you can change the text and font. So we can click on typography, we can increase or decrease the size of this text. We can also change the font family. By default it is Roboto. You can change the font family to anything you want. For example, if you want something fancy, you can select this font family, or if you want, you can again select this thing. You know, hundreds and thousands of different font families are available. Whatever you like, you can just select that. For example, let's select this one. Okay, as you can see, this is how it looks like. I want to select a simple and professional font family. So for this one, I'll be using Poppins font family. This is the one. Okay, and I'll increase this size to maybe 63 or 64 pixels. Make it bolder at 700. If you make it lighter at 100, as you can see, this is how it looks like. So I'll make it 600, not 600. We'll select 700 bolder. You can also change the line height. I would recommend you to use EM for line height. Okay, so you can change the line height like this. I'll set this thing to 1.1 EM for line height. Okay, then again let's come back to this option, element option. Then we have our simple text. I'll copy the text and use this text editor. Okay, bring this text editor over here and paste in whatever text you have. Now again go to style and change this thing. For this also I want the same color, 2B color. So this time I don't have to paste in the color or type in the color. I can simply click on this globe icon, and here as you can see we have this black color that I've saved, 2B, 2B, 2B. So I can click on this thing. Now for typography, again for this also I want Poppins. So I'll change the font family to Poppins. And for size I'll make it 17 pixels. And 400 is fine, so I don't want to change this thing. Okay, so this is your text. Now I've just noticed that we have to change the color of this thing. Okay, this this full stop or this period. So I'll click on this thing first, go to content. Now here, as you can see, we have this full stop. Now just before that, you can add some text, like you can add some HTML element. I'll add this A element, anchor element, and I'll type in style, and after that this thing, okay, whatever you see. So first we'll add this anchor element, then after that style is equal to, under quotation marks, color is equal to purple, or color colon purple, then semicolon to end this thing. Font size is this, and after this thing, okay, this is all before this full stop. After this full stop, we close this anchor thing. So we do it like this. All right, and we here also we close this thing. All right, now as you can see, we have this thing. If you want to increase the font size for this, you can make it 90. So you can increase the size of this thing. Okay, only this thing, only this full stop. So whatever you see on your screen, you can just type in like this, so that you get a style like this one. Okay, then after that we have this thing. So we'll search this thing. You cannot search it, you have to scroll down and go to widgets option, WordPress option, click on WordPress, and here you'll see MailChimp option. Let me show you that thing here. Drag and drop this MailChimp option, and let me do some changes over here. First of all, the text, we don't want any text or anything. First, a button. Let's see the button. Button says go. Instead of go, I'll type in join waitlist. So I'll type in join waitlist, and now as you can see the button, you can see everything. I don't want the title of newsletters. I'll get rid of the title. Similarly, don't want the text, so delete the text. Don't want accept GDPR thing. I just want this thing. Okay, and here it says enter your email under this box. So I'll type in under placeholder, enter your email. All right, so this is how it will look like. So when somebody adds their email, they will be automatically added to your waitlist. Now we don't want this much space between them, so we can do one thing. We can go to advanced, and under margin top, first make sure to delink it. You click on this option so that it is delinked. Now at top margin, I'll add minus 30 pixels. Okay, now as you can see, this is how it will look like. All right, come back, click on update just to make sure that all our changes are now saved. Now this thing will not work now. If you see, when somebody enters their email address, click on join list, it will not work. To make this thing work, you have to link your website with some email marketing website. So I'll do one thing. I'll go back to my dashboard, and here you can go to Ocean WP settings, click on skip, or you can click on allow and continue. And here you can search for this option, integration, click on integration. And here as you can see, we have the MailChimp integration. You have to integrate your website with MailChimp. So go to MailChimp.com and make sure you have an account with MailChimp. Now, if you don't know what MailChimp is and how to use it, MailChimp is basically a website which you can use to do free email marketing. So I already have an account with this, so I'll just log in. If you don't have an account, you can create a new account and then log in. And or if you want to learn more about MailChimp, how you can use MailChimp to do email marketing and automation, you can go to my YouTube channel, and in fact, you can go to YouTube and search for Nayesh Sheikh MailChimp. You'll get this tutorial, 1 hour long tutorial, more than 1 hour long tutorial actually. MailChimp free email marketing with templates, automation, and e-commerce WordPress features. Okay, make sure to watch this video. Now, once you log into your MailChimp account, here you will see your user at the bottom left. Click on that. Now click on profile, and under extras, click on API keys. Here you will see your API key. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, you will see this button, create new key. Once you click on this button, you can name it anything you want. I'll just name it dummy. Click on generate key. So you will get your key. You can copy this key. Click on done first and come over here on your website. Paste in this key. All right. Again, let's come back over here. Now, as you can see, this is the dummy key that you're using. So for different websites, you can create different keys. Then we also need this thing. We need the audience ID. So you can click on this audience option. Okay, here as you can see, we have current audience is this. Maybe I want to use this list 3. So I'll click on list 3 first. Now, once you select whatever list you want or whatever audience option you want, then you can click on manage audience. And under that, you can click on settings. Now scroll down at the bottom. Here you will see unique ID for your audience. You can copy this ID, come back to your website, paste in this ID and click on save changes. Now your website is 100% linked with MailChimp. And now if somebody enters the email address, they will be added to this list. Okay, list 3 that we have selected, list 3 of your website. Then after that, we have this option, we have this testimonial thing. So let's see how we can design this thing. So here at the left hand side, we have the image, and at the right hand side, we have this text. So for this, what I'll do is I'll divide this thing into 2 columns. So for this, we'll use this inner section. You have this inner section, drag and drop it over here. By default, you will get 50% each, 2 columns each, 50% each. Now for the left column, I want to make it smaller. Okay, so maybe for the left column, we'll make it 15%, 15. So I'll click on this option, edit column for the left, make it 15. So the right column automatically becomes 85%. Now the left column, I'll add the image. So I'll search for image element, drag and drop the image element over here. Now upload the image. This image is also given to you. This is again another dummy image. If you want, you can use this image. Open it, click on insert media, and under image size, make it full width. Now go to style and let's style this image. Now for width, you can select some pixels. You can select percentage. I'm selecting 60 pixels. Okay, just a little bit smaller. Okay, so width will be 60 pixels. And after that, we want to make it circular like this one. So you can select border radius. Here it is. Under border radius, I'll select percentage and I'll make it 50 from all sides. And now as you can see, this is a circular image. So under border radius, you can type in 50% from all sides. This image will become circular. Then we have the text. I'll copy the text like this and use the text element. Come back, drag and drop the text element, paste in the text. Just make sure that this name is bolder. So you can select this thing and select bold. So this text will become bold. Now let's style this text. So go to style and change the color to whatever color you want. So let's see what this color is. Right click, inspect. Okay, so this is the color F54595F. Okay, I'll paste in this color over here and again save this color. I'll just name this thing with the same name. This is going to be the color. Then typography, Roboto. Instead of Roboto, we want to change this thing to Poppins. Font size will be 14 pixels and line height, I want to decrease this thing. So I'll select EM, make it 0.3. Okay, we want to select this thing. Then we want everything in middle. If you see, this is going up, this is in the middle. So to make that thing, we'll select edit section, edit inner section, and vertical align will make it middle. Okay. Now you can select few more things. For example, you can select this option. Let me see. Yeah, you can select this option, this text option, go to advanced, and under margin top, you can type in 20 pixels. And if you want to decrease this gap as you can see between this thing and this thing, then you can select inner section. Okay, edit inner section, go to advanced, and here margin top, you can type in -20. Now as you can see, this gap is also decreased. Click on update to make sure that all the changes that you have made is now saved. And now at the right hand side, we need this image. So again, for that, you can go to Unsplash or Pexels. These are some free websites. So we have seen Unsplash. There is another website, pexels.com. You can go here, you can search for some image if you want. Okay, so here in this case, again, a male with a laptop, you can search for that, or you can search for a blogger, freelancer, or laptop in coffee shop, something like that. You will get an image like this. Okay, once you have this image, you can use this image element. You can drag and drop the image element at the right hand side. Then you can upload the image. All right, so whatever image you want to upload, you can upload that image. For example, let me upload some other image just to show you. If I go to media, all right, so maybe let me just upload this image. Click on open, and after that, click on insert media. Now you have this image. First of all, change the image size to full, and after that, you can go to style and make it 90% width. Okay, just decrease the width a little bit. And after that, to make it something like this, for example, if you want to change the shape of this thing, you can use the border radius thing. So you can first delink the border radius. So for example, from top, you can set this to 50 First of all, you can set percentage if you want to control this thing. For example, if I set 50 from here, then from right maybe we'll select 20, then from bottom we'll select maybe 35, then from left we'll select maybe again 45, something like that. So here, as you can see, you can have a shape like this. If you want to change it even more, you can make it 35 from here, right? 60 from here again. So whatever number you change, you can change the shape of this image, all right, just like this. So whatever shape you want, you can have that image from here. I'll delete this thing because I want to have some other image. I just wanted to show you that you can change the shape of this image like this. I'll set it full width and 90% width. All right. Now once you do this thing, select this option, edit section option, and bring everything in the middle. So vertical align, make it middle. And in the background, if you see, we have a different color. So let's get this color code. Let's see what this color code is. It is F8, F7, F3. So I'll go to style, background type, classic, and I'll paste in this color code F8, F7, F3. All right, now we have this color in the background. Once you have this thing, after that, again, make sure to update. And finally, we'll go to advanced and add some padding at top and bottom. So again, first day link. At top, we want to add 30 pixels and at bottom, 50 pixels. All right. And with this, we have completed our first section. Now for the second section, first we have this divider. So we'll again come back over here, add a new section, single row, single column. And first we'll search for divider. Drag and drop the divider over here. And you can set the width of the divider. I'll select pixels for this width. And over here, I'll type in 60 pixels. You can see the divider on your screen. And after that, you can also go to style, change the color. So let me get this color code. Inspect element, right click on that and click on inspect element. This is the color code. So we'll paste in this color over here. And we'll save this as a purple color. So basically this is a darker shade of purple color. So this is the one I'm selecting. Then for weight, you can increase this thing to maybe 5 pixels and this is how it will look like. And gap, we want to decrease this gap. So you can make it 0 or you can make it 1 or 2, something like this. Okay, so you can decrease the spacing from top and bottom. Then after that, we have our main title, featured articles. For this, we'll be using heading. Now before we use heading, again and again, we have to change the font family to Poppins. So let's do one thing. Let's make the default font family as Poppins so that you don't have to change the font family and that will save us some time. So to do that thing, you have to click on this hamburger icon, this 3 lines icon at the top left corner. Click on this. Now select site settings and select global fonts. Now under primary, you can select this thing. As you can see, by default, it is Roboto. We can change this thing and we can make it Poppins. So select Poppins. Similarly, for secondary font family, it is Roboto Slab. We have to change this thing to Poppins. Then for text also, we have to change this thing and replace it with Poppins. And finally, for accent, that is for links also, we want the same font family, Poppins font family. Now click on update. Again, if you come back, and now let's do one thing. Let's drag and drop the heading. All right. Now if I add this title, featured articles. Now if I go to style, if I open typography, as you can see, it is default to Poppins. We don't have to change this thing to Poppins. All right. Now for this color, we'll select this 222 color, this black color, 2B color that we had earlier saved. And for the size of this thing, we'll increase this thing to 35 pixels and 600 is fine. So I'll keep it at 600. And finally, we have this text. So I'll copy the text and we'll use the text editor for this. Paste in this text, go to style. You can change the color to black color if you want. And for this, you can make it 16 pixels. 400 is fine. Now I want to bring this thing in 2 lines. So for that, what I'll do is there is one simple method. You can go to advanced and you can add some margin at the right hand side. So I'll select percentage over here and at the right side, I'll type in 50% margin. All right. So this will leave this 50% space and this is how it will look like. Then at the bottom, we have this option. We have to display our post grid. So we can again come back and at the very top, you will see TPG grid layout. Drag and drop this thing at the very bottom, TPG grid layout, and this is how it will look like. Now whatever layout you want, layout 1, 2, 3, whatever layout you want, you can select it from here. So we have the layout 1, we have layout 2, we have layout 3. Some changes are there, but I'm using layout 1 because that is the one that I'm using in the demo website. Now how many columns you want, you can select that thing as well. Now under query builder, post source should be post, and under limit how many you want to display. So here in this case, as you can see, I'm displaying 6 posts. So here I'll change this number to 6. Then after that, if you see, we have pagination, we have to leave the pagination, go to settings. Now under settings, what all things you want. I don't want this section title at top, so I'll hide that section title. I don't want all these things. Okay, here as you can see, we have only few things. We have the thumbnail, we have the title, then we have this summary and read more. Only 4 things. Rest all we have to hide it. So we want title, we want thumbnail, we want the post excerpt, but we don't want any meta. Okay, we don't want any metadata. So I'll hide that thing. So it will hide everything. Read more button, we do want read more. Now you can change the post title and all. So post title, page title is H3. You can make it H2 if you want. Title visibility, title hover, underline. Okay, you can select this thing if you want to hover, and if you want underline, and when you hover over this title, you can have that thing as well. Okay. Then after that, thumbnail, it is fine. Excerpt, you can select. Maybe we can decrease the number to 100. Okay. So it will display only 100 characters. For read more, we want to change this thing only text button. We don't want button, we just want text. Okay. And for title visibility, you can do one thing. If you don't want this big title, you can set, maybe we want only 2 lines. Now go to style, and now let's style this thing. Let's see how we can style this thing. First, you will see page title. If you want to do some changes, you can select the typography. You can change the font family. You can increase or decrease the title like this. Okay. So if you want to do any changes, you can obviously do that. I'll bring this thing to default. Similarly for thumbnail as well, if you want to do some changes, you can select that thing. For content, so maybe I'll select content first. And under content, what I want to do is, you can increase or decrease this size. So maybe I'll make it 14 pixels. And after that, for color, you can change this color to some color you want. If you want, you can make it black color or whatever color you want. Then after that, we have the button, read more button. You can select this thing. And here, as you can see, this is the color for the button. We have the icon. So I'll select this thing, and we want to make it bolder. So maybe 600 or 700 will do. Let's select 700. Change the color to this purple color. And after that, actually go back to content. Let's select the link, select the settings, read more, and show icon like this. Okay. Now again, come back to style, read more. And now as you can see, this is how it is looking. Then after that, if you want to change the vertical position of the icon, you can change that thing as well. Okay, I'll select it 1. You can also change the size of the icon and so on. Now select the card option. Select card. Now for card gap and card padding and all, you can set this thing. So for content padding, I want to change this thing. So I'll select this. First, I'll make it 0. I'll delink this thing. Now from top, I want 0, but from right and left, I want 25. And from bottom, I want 20. Okay, like this. Then radius also, I can select this border radius of 15. Because here, as you can see, we have this, these things. Okay, the corners are rounded a little bit. So that is what we want, border radius of 15. Then after that, we also want shadow. If you see, we have this shadow. So you will see box shadow. Click on this pencil button. You'll automatically get this shadow. Alright, so this is how it will look like. Now once you create more blog posts, it will keep on displaying over here. Now select this option, edit section, and you can increase this width to 1200. Okay, this will be a little bit wider. So here, as you can see, this is where it starts, but for this one, this is starting a little bit further. Then after that, we want some spacing or padding at top and bottom. So for top and bottom, I'll add 50 pixels. So we have some space both at top, also at bottom. All right. And with this, we have completed this section as well. I'll update this thing. And finally, we have our third section, which is again a very simple section. We'll add a new section and divide it into 4 columns. So select 4 columns. Now you can just copy paste everything from top, most of the things from top. So I'll copy this divider, paste it over here, copy the title, paste it over here. So you just have to copy or paste anything. You just right click on that, click on copy, then right click over here, click on paste. Now we have to do some changes. First of all, for this text, we don't want 50% margin in this case, so we'll make it 0. Now for the title, I'll select the title and I'll add some spacing. I'll add line height of maybe 1.2, okay, or maybe 1.3. You can increase or decrease this number if you want. Then we have these options. You can display these images, and at the bottom you can display the link. When somebody clicks on this link or when somebody clicks on this text, they will be redirected to some website, and once they make the purchase, you will get your own commission, your affiliate commission. So these are all affiliate links. Even if somebody clicks on this image, they will be redirected to some website. Let's see how that is done. So for that, first of all, you will search for some image. So we'll use the image element, drag and drop it over here. These all images are also I have installed or I have downloaded these images from unsplash.com. So you can use that website, and I'll show you how you can have same size for different images. For example, all 3 images are very different size, but we want to make it same size. Let's see how that is done. So first we'll choose the image. Let me upload these 3 images first. So it is under media folder. If you open the media folder, here as you can see, we have 1 image, another image, and this 3 image. So I have all 3 images. Maybe let me upload this image as first. So I'll select this, click on insert media. Now under image size, we have to change this thing to custom because we want all 3 same images, all 3 images of same size. Now I'll change this thing width to 500 and height to 600. Click on apply. Okay, you have this image. Now below this image, we want to add the heading. So I'll drag and drop the heading. And here, for example, I'll type in some laptop or whatever text you want. Then go to style, change the color to black. Okay, you can also change the size and all. Now when somebody clicks on this text, I want them to be redirected to some link. So you can paste in that link over here. So maybe I want them to be redirected to my website blog dude. I'll copy the link and paste it under link. Similarly for image, you can click on image and under link you can select custom URL and paste in this link. This will be your this is going to be your affiliate link. When somebody clicks on this thing, they will be redirected to your affiliate website, and once they make the purchase, they will get a commission. Now to save some time, I'll right click on this image, click on copy, right click, paste, right click, paste. Similarly with this text, right click on this, click on copy, right click, paste, right click, paste. Now for the second image, I'll just click on this image, replace it with this image, and it will automatically be same size. For the third image as well, replace it with this image. Again, it will be same size because we have set this 500 and 600 width and height. Okay. Now you can just change the second text to maybe work software or whatever you want, right? And you can change the link and all. Then you can click on update. And finally, you will select this edit section and we'll add some spacing at bottom. So padding at bottom 70 pixels so that there is some spacing between this bottom thing and this footer. Okay, we want this 70 pixels spacing. Now click on update. And with this, you have completed our home page. Now, whenever you create any website using Elementor or any page builder, this looks amazing. This looks perfect on desktop. But we have to see how this website will look on a mobile phone and on a tablet. So let's see how we can do that thing and how we can make our website mobile and tablet friendly. So for that, you will see this icon at the bottom left corner of your screen, responsive mode icon. Click on this. Now select mobile and change the width. If you see at the top right corner, you have the width 360. Change it to 400, which is the common size for these kind of devices. Now this is how it looks on a mobile phone. Not bad, but we can still fix it. We can make it better. First, we'll select this text. Okay, we'll select this text. We'll make it center. Most of the things in mobile phone, I want it center. So I'll select center, then go to style and select the typography and change the size. Decrease the size a little bit. Okay, maybe 47, 48. Okay, now don't worry. Only these changes are taking place only in mobile phone. In your desktop and laptop or wherever you're in big screens, basically it will look the same. Only these changes are taking in mobile phone. Similarly for the second text, I'll make it center. So go to style, make it center. This is looking good. We don't have to change anything. For this text as well, I'll select this thing. First of all, make it center, and then we'll also increase the line height. So line height, instead of 0.3, I'll make it 1.3 maybe, or maybe 1.4 or 5 also. You can set this thing. Then this text is fine, this image is fine. Now here also 50% margin is not working properly, so we'll make it 0. Okay, select the text, margin 0, and rest everything is looking perfect. Okay, so now your website is also 100% mobile friendly. You can click on update, and after that you can go to tablet and do the same thing for tablet as well, right? And after that you can close this thing, and with this you have 100% completed your home page. Now let's actually come back to our dashboard. Now let's create all the other pages. Now the next page is going to be your blog page, a page wherein you will display all your blog posts. So if you go to my demo website and if you click on this blog thing, okay, this is your blog page. So let's see how we can create this page now. So click on add new and give it a title of blog. Don't need to do anything, just publish it. Just go ahead and publish this page. Now just like the home page, we have to set this page as a blog page. So again, under settings, click on reading, and under post page, select this blog page and click on save changes. Now let's again come back to pages. We have to create one more important page. So I'll click on add new, give it a title of contact us so that people can contact you through this page. Now select contact us, and under content layout, make it 100% full width, and under title, make it disable. Then after that you can publish this page. Now again, we'll be using Elementor to design this thing. So click on edit with Elementor. But you don't have to do anything. You don't have to create it from scratch. I am giving you a layout. You can simply import this layout on your website, and this will work for you. So to import the layout, click on this icon, add template, second option. Now go to my templates. It will be empty because we have not yet added any template. You can import some template from here. So you have this import template button. Click on this. Now click on select files. Now under your media folder, you will see pages folder. Open that, and under that you will see this this file, blog chat GPT contact page. Open this file, click on enable and import. Here you have this file, click on insert, and this is your blog page. First of all, we have the map at the top. You can change this location and you can enter your own location. So how you'll do that? You'll see in this element at the top right of this element, we have this pencil button, blue section. Click on this. And here you have the location. You can enter your exact location and this will get that location for you. You can even zoom in, zoom out a bit like this. Okay, now as you can see, you have this location. Now for this thing, first click on this thing and change this color to this black color. For the second text as well, change the color to this black color. Now for your phone number, email address, you can just click on that. Replace this phone number with your phone number, replace this address with your address, and so on. Now, if your contact page is not displaying properly, you can do one thing. Click on this thing. You will see this shortcode thing. Delete everything under shortcode. Now go back to your dashboard and click on contact at the left hand side. Here you will see this option, contact form. Copy this shortcode. Come back over here. Paste in this shortcode over here, and now you will see your contact form. Click on update. And with this, you have completed your contact page as well. Now again, let's come back to our dashboard. Now let's create our menu. So to create your menu, you will hover over appearance and click on menus. And under menu name, you can name it anything. I'll name it main menu. Click on create menu. Now whatever links you want, so I'll click on view all under pages. I want home page, blog page, contact page, all three pages. And if you want to display category pages, for example, here you can see technology, travel tips. So you can click on categories, and we had created one category, WooCommerce plugins. Similarly, once you have more categories, you can add this thing. Okay. So I'll bring it over here. Make sure to tick mark this main at the bottom. Okay. Click on save changes. Now, if you again go back to your website and if you refresh it, you'll see your home page is working. You have this menu as well. Okay. Now let's again come back, and actually let's do one thing. Let's start customizing and final designing. So our footer is left and logo and everything is left. Let's see how we can design this thing. Final customization. So for that, you will click on this customize link at top. Click on this link and we'll start from top. So at the very top, if you see in this website that we are creating right now, there is some extra space at top of this menu. We don't want this space. This is for top bar. We don't want any top bar. So for that, we'll select at the left hand side under customize, you'll see top bar. Click on that. Click on general and just untick this top bar. Untick enable top bar. It will disappear. Click on publish, come back. Now let's see header related settings. So click on header, click on general, and under header you can select background color. So in this case we want this background color. If you want some other background color, obviously you can have that color as well. So this is 9A56FF. I'll get the color code, I'll paste in the color code over here. Now once you have this background color, we don't want any border color, so I'll do one thing, I'll make it transparent. So if you want to make it transparent, you can do it like this. You have this number at bottom, bring it to 0, it will become transparent. Now come back, select logo, and you can enter your logo. So I have my logo, I'll upload the logo from here. It is under media folder. This is my logo, I'll upload the logo. Click on select, skip cropping. The reason I have this white logo is because I have this colorful background. So that is the reason why I want this white logo. You can also upload a retina logo. Retina logo is the same logo. As you can see, it is the same logo, but the size of this logo is twice. So you can just multiply width and height, and then you can create this logo. Click on publish, come back. Now select menu. Now under menu, link color, we want it white. So these colors will change to white. So as you can see, this is white now. And hover color will automatically change once we change the primary color, but from here also you can change. For example, link background hover, or link hover. Okay, you can change this thing to maybe yellow color. When you hover over this thing, it will change to yellow color, something like that. Then we have, let's come back. Now let's select typography, for example, and select body first. Now under body, change the font family to Poppins. Okay, everything will automatically become Poppins. And if you open a single blog post, this is how it is looking right now. I want to change the font color to this black color so that it is easy to read this thing. Okay, now click on publish. This is also Poppins, which is fine. Then after that, you can change the font family for the menu as well. So you can select main menu and make it Poppins. It is automatically Poppins because we have changed the body font family to Poppins. But you can also increase or decrease the size of this thing. Okay, like this. Then after that, for the blog page, if you open blog page, this is how it is looking. I want to change the blog page style. So I'll come back again, select blog, select blog entries. And over here you will see blog style. Change this thing to thumbnail. Then you will see the thumbnail style, this style. Okay, now it is looking better. Click on publish. Now again come back. So select this option, general options, general styling, and change the primary color so that all this blue color thing will convert it into your primary color. So under primary color, we again want this color. Okay, 80080. This is the color code. So I'll paste in this color. Now as you can see, whatever links you want, now you can for this as well, hover color as well, but I'll just change it transparency a little bit like this. Now click on publish again, and now let's create our widgets. For example, if you see the blog page here, under blog page here, or if you open the single blog page as well, at the right hand side we have these widgets: search widget, author widget, newsletter widget, all these widgets. So for that, you can come back to customize, and you can select widgets option, or you can select here it is, as you can see, widgets. Select this. Now for default sidebar, for this sidebar, click on got it. First we have this search, so click on this plus button, search for search element. Here it is. Okay, it will display the search option. Then second we have about me, or we have the author option. So click on this plus button, select about. I guess about is the name. Yeah, about me. Here as you can see, about me. Click on this, and you will see this option. And under this option we have the name. So under name you can type in anything. Then we have the text. Okay, name, text, then your Facebook link, all your links, you can add these links over here. All right, now for this image, you can do one thing. You have to add the image URL. So you can go back to your dashboard again. Let me open this dashboard. Go to media folder, and whatever image you want. For example, if you want to display this image, you can copy the file URL. Here it is. Copy this link, come over here, paste it under image URL. Select this, paste it. Then this image will appear for you. Okay, like this. Then after that, we have a newsletter. So again, we'll scroll down, click on this plus button, search for MailChimp, and select this one, MailChimp option. You will select your MailChimp newsletter thing. Then we have the social icons, social media icons. So again, click on the plus button, search for social. And here as you can see, we have social icons. This one, there is two social icons, this one and this one. We have to use this one, social icon. Select this. Now paste in your social media links. Again, I'll just paste in this link. Okay. Now this is how it is looking, this gray color icon. I want to change this thing to colorful icon. So if you go at top, you will see this thing, style light, make it colored. Okay, we want colorful icons like this one. And at the very bottom, we have recent post. So you can go at the bottom, click on this plus button, search for recent post and select this one. Don't select the latest post, select this recent post option. And it will display the recent post. We want to display recent 6 post. Okay, now click on publish. Now this is your sidebar. If you open a single blog post as well, this is going to be your sidebar. Okay, which looks much better. Then we have our footer. So under footer, let's see, again we can come back and select footer option. Now before that, again come back to the very starting and select footer widgets. And by default, we have 4 columns in the footer. I will decrease this thing to 1 column because we want a very simple footer with 1 column. Okay, so I'll select that thing. Then after that, footer background color, whatever background color you want. Here in this case, we have black color. Text color, we want to change this thing to white color. Okay, like this. Then we can change the link color and all these colors as well. Actually, let's come back and let's select this option. And then we have the footer text, copyright text at the very bottom. For that, you will select footer bottom and copyright, leave this much, copyright Ocean WP date. After that, I'll type in made by Nair Sheikh or whatever you want. You can type in that thing. Now this is background color is black, which is fine. Text color should be white. All right. Yeah. Now it is looking better. And you can also increase or decrease the size of this thing. So if you want, you can come back, go to typography, select footer copyright and increase the size maybe to 15 pixels. Now as you can see, size is increased. Click on publish again. Now again, come back to widgets and this time select footer 1. And now we can add all these footer widgets. First, we have this logo at top. So we can search for image element, select this image element. Media library, we have this image. So I'll select this logo, click on select. Okay. And I'll decrease the size of this logo. Okay, like this. Do it like this and size will decrease, maybe this much. Then after that, we have the text, subscribe to our newsletter. So I'll click on this plus button, paragraph, type in this text. Okay. Bring it in center, align center. Then we have this newsletter thing. Click on plus button, search for MailChimp, select this thing. All right. We don't want anything. We just want this form. So no title. I'll delete the title. Don't want the title. Don't want text. Don't want GDPR thing. Input width will select width of 350 pixels. Okay. Under input width, type in 350 px. Okay. It will change the size here as you can see. Okay. And text is your email. Then submit text is go, which is fine. You can leave it as it is. Then after that, let's see what we have. We have these social media icons. So click on the plus button, search for social icons. Again, this one. Now, whatever icons you want, you can search for that. Again, go to add in all your social media links. All right. Then after that, you can change the style, what kind of style you want. Now, in this case, under style, I want to make it simple. Only the icons like this. And don't want the text follow us. So I'll remove this follow us text. Okay. It is looking a little bit different, but we can fix it. First, publish it, come back at the very beginning, select custom CSS. Now open your media folder again. Under media folder, under pages, you will see CSS. Open this file, copy everything, come over here, paste in this text. And now as you can see, this is fixed for you. All right. Click on publish. And footer thing again changed. Let's see. Footer bottom, text color, white, fine, publish it. And I think with this, we have completed this tutorial. If I cut this thing, let's again come back to the very beginning. And with this, we have completed this tutorial. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. If you find this video helpful, if you want to watch more useful videos like this one, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubt, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And finally, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.